So it's Tuesday, and the generator has been riding around the back of my truck for 2 days, and I just realized that I've never changed the spark plug in it, and it was acting a little funny Saturday, and it needs an oil change, and I think I got some bad gas in it, and the oil filter had oil in it, but I think that was from bouncing around in the back of my truck. So let's see what this torch, oh, yep. Focus, there we go. I believe I'll put a spark plug in it because it's about as Chinese as it gets. So I'm gonna get some oil and a spark plug, and I'll wash my air filter out, but I can't get the stains out of it. So yeah, there we go. So slacking a little today. We got the plug and oil changed in the generator. It runs much better now. It had 300 hours on it, and I've never changed the spark plug, so we're good to go for, as Jeff says, another 300 hours. What have you been doing, Jeff? What have you done?
We turned the golf cart into a roadster.
So Jeff got the back seat brackets and roof support, windshield, and all that off. We're going to take these off, and then I'm going to put it on the open trailer over there and haul it to Spring City up to J2, and we're going to get the golf cart wrapped. Ain't that right, Jeff? And then Dad don't know it yet, which he ain't going to see this till afterward. If he likes this, I'm going to go have his wrapped, but I got to do some body work on it. So I'm going to take these pieces off, sand 2 little spots, and then load it up on the trailer. I'm pulling into the world famous J2 Graphics to drop the old golf cart off to get it wrapped, since nothing I have is white, so this shouldn't be white either. And I'm going to give them free rein on whatever they want to do. That's what I usually do with Seth and Jessica, and they never disappoint. So we're going to drop this off and then head back to the shop and see what I can do from there. Well, it's Saturday. We would normally be loaded up, headed to Mountain View or somewhere today, but we got a couple of goodies in. Got a new carburetor and a new fan, and I'll show you all that here shortly. But since the stuff didn't come till 2 o'clock this afternoon, we're not going anywhere. I'm going to clean this mess up, roll the car out. I normally would have washed it by now, but it's been awful with the weather. But I'm going to get it out here in the driveway, and I'm going to swap a few parts out while it's nice outside, and probably load it back up in the trailer, because I have destroyed my parking area over there by the door. I put a catch basin in, and right along through here to here I've put a drain. So I've got to continue that drain on down so it doesn't wash the bank out, but that's what I did the other day before the rain came. So look here. Here comes old Pops. I ain't even paying attention. But anyway, gonna unload this and then I'll show you our goodies. I'm a little behind on my video and I apologize. Jeff needed a 12,000 pound winch for his gooseneck trailer, and I really needed to get rid of a 12,000 pound winch that was in my enclosed trailer because it's like walking around a 5-gallon bucket. So what we come up with is the 5,500 pound winch that I put on my open trailer in my little box. He bought it and then we traded. So I got this adapter that goes from a class 3 or whatever to a class 5, I guess this is. I need to re-drill this hole so this will set back in, and then on that line I'm gonna cut this off and then we'll weld my winch plate to it. So after I get this drilled and then cut this off, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's Jeff. He's hard at work today. Ain't you, Jeff?
Hard at it.
So I don't know if you can hear that, but there's nadir grade winds outside and we can't do anything. So we're in here. So I ground the bottom of that. I cut that off. I drilled another hole. Hole's too big, but whatever. Gonna center this up. Plug weld those 2 holes. Welded across the front, welded underneath. And then that'll take place of my big winch I used to have. And then we'll get the little Badlands Apex, whatever, something or another. And I'll have a lot more room in my trailer. Thanks to old Jeff over here. So I'm gonna weld this up. Okay, so got that welded. Jeff, bud, he's over there TikToking or Facebook reeling or something. But got that welded up. Got to go pull a motor home out of a yard, and then when I come back, we'll try to figure out where to stuff all this wiring at. So I'm gonna make Jeff get up out of his chair and go walk ankle deep through some mud. Right, Jeff?
Yay!
Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. Went ahead and mounted this. It's hard to do one-handed. So this really makes a difference in the room from what I had before. I've got 2 basically gel golf cart battery, or not golf cart, what do we want to call those? Gel power chair batteries. And then I made a little panel that I'm going to put right here that has the shut off, and it has the winch control. So this being a side-by-side winch has a solenoid pack separate and a bunch of cables and stuff. So I'm gonna get that all fixed up because there's really no good way to put anything anywhere where you can see and I'm not in the way. So went on a couple calls, went and ate dinner, got my little panel mounted, and there's the wireless receiver for the remote. I've got to clean some of that wiring up, zip tie it up nice. And this winch, since it's a ATV winch, comes with a toggle switch. And in my open trailer, I mounted it out there on that tongue box, and it worked out well. So I think I'm gonna make me a little bracket, and I'm gonna mount it right there. So that way if you're standing up here, you don't have to have the handheld remote if that receiver goes dead. So I'm gonna go on another call and take a gentleman's vehicle to another mechanic, and then I'm gonna come back and clean that mess up, make my little bracket for that, put that drawer back in, and hopefully I'll be done. But my old winch came all the way out to right here. So I have about a foot more room. It's actually, the winch is behind that cabinet. So it makes all the room for the golf cart. Then we'll get this jack out of here since I finally got that pit lift, and we will be good to go. So I will catch y'all later after I get this all tidied up. And then got the correct fan spacer for the new fan for the car, and I know it's dirty. It's just been one of them weeks, 2 weeks nearly. Tomorrow we'll put the fan on, the fuel pump bearings and belt and all that, and seal will be here tomorrow. So I'll try to rebuild the fuel pump, get it on, get the car washed, get the tires washed and ground, grind those and wrap them, and then I think maybe Thursday we'll put it in the trailer. So I will be back in just a bit. So fast forward to Wednesday here. We're going to end the video after this, but my parts from Jones came. Oh crap. It scored my pump shaft, but this is where it rides in the bearing, so it may be okay. But that's where the bearing let go. So I'm going to build this pump, and then I'll see y'all next go around as we get the car ready to race the first Lucky 7 Points race this weekend. So y'all have a good rest of the week.